Hello students, this is Professor Chandra Shekhar Dhamande, SIRT College Bhopal. I am a professor of English Communication. In today's video lecture, I am going to inform you something about the word narration. While speaking anything in English, you need to frame sentences, and this sentence formation should be known by a student in a proper way. If you have a good command over formation of a sentence, then wherever you would speak, you would make a splash. And if you are not well versed with the concept of narration, then you may not be a good storyteller. So in order to become a good storyteller, in order to become a good communicator, in order to become a fantastic English speaker, you must have the knowledge of narration. Now let's talk what is this narration. See, whenever we talk to someone about the sentences spoken by a third person, then we have two different options how we can narrate that particular thing. One option is speak exactly same word that was spoken by the person when you were talking to them, or when you know about what was being taught there. The second option is you have to just inform the listener about the message, and you use proper words according to this situation. Means speak exactly same words that was spoken by the person, or just explain the sense of the communication. So when someone speaks exactly the same word while writing, you can look the difference with your own eyes. In such kind of sentences, there are two different clauses. One clause is under inverted comma and the other one is outside of inverted comma. The place doesn't matter. You can speak the sentence with inverted comma in the beginning of the sentence and this part later. But generally, in basic communication, you would say this part outside and this part inside. The group of sentence that we call a clause, which is outside of inverted comma, is known as reporting speech. This particular clause is known as reporting speech. And this particular clause is known as reported speech. And the verb that we use here is called reporting verb, and the verb which we use under inverted comma clause is known as reported verb. Now, while converting a sentence from direct speech to indirect speech, we have to remember so many things, not one, so many things. What we have to remember, first thing, whether this reporting speech is in present tense, past tense, or in future tense. If it is in present or in future, then time doesn't change of the reported speech. But when this particular verb is in past tense, then a lot of changes happen according to the time. And if we have to remember one thing, what exactly we change, then we change everything that is in present into the past one. Because the reporting speech is in past and inverted comma protects this clause from any kind of changes, any kind of impression of this particular thing. So the example would explain so many things to you, but before that, let me tell you once more. Here is a subject, this is a verb, this is object, comma and then inverted comma, and a particular sentence is written there. It may be any kind of sentence. It may be affirmative, it may be negative, it may be imperative sentence, interrogative sentence, or exclamatory sentence, or optative sentence. And based on the type of sentence, you would definitely see the different rules. So learning narration is tricky. If you don't have the basic knowledge of tenses and all, then it would be quite difficult for you. So I just keep in my mind that you are aware about the basic concept, but you know, I need to understand the concept of narration. That's why I'm explaining it. So let's start. What kind of changes have we made? Now this term said to, one person said, the other heard him. So said to changes into told. So she said to me would become she told me. She told me. We also remove the word to here. She told me. Now comma and inverted commas both would be removed from here, and we'll replace it by the word that. Comma and inverted comma both are removed and we put that. Now we also change pronouns as per the reporting clause. So she said to me, she told me, I. She was using I word for herself, but now I am speaking, and for me she is not I. For me she is she. So she told me that she, the present becomes past. Am would be replaced by was. She was going to market. We also change time expression adverbs. Like in reported speech, in direct speech, it was now, but in indirect speech, it would become then. So certain changes are made when we convert a sentence from direct speech to indirect speech. I would give you one more example for that. You told, my bad, I would correct it. You said to him, you cannot talk to me like this. Inverted comma close. He said to him, you cannot talk to me like this. Now how can we convert this sentence? You told him that. This said to is converted into told. You told him that. Both comma inverted and inverted commas removed. You told him that he. For you, he was you, but for you, it was he. You told him that cannot is changed into could not. You told him that he could not talk to you like that. This would be converted into that. So dear students, learning narration is extremely important for any student in order to communicate in a proper way. So hopefully you got this lesson. So see you in the next lesson. Till then, have a good day.